sounds like, in part because of the recession, the Americans are sick and they're going to work anyway because they don't want to miss the time in the office. Sarah, tell us about your story today.
That is the concern of supporters of legislation that would mandate employers provide paid time off for sick leave. So the folks who support that kind of legislation, which we're seeing more and more being proposed or actually going into effect, are saying that this is a problem, that people are putting their financial security above their health. So therefore they're going to work sometimes when they're sick because otherwise it means no pay. Or they're sending their kids to school when the kids are sick because they don't want to take off to take care of their kids. Now, opponents of the legislation see it differently. They see it as something that is just too expensive for small businesses, that these employees can still take time off, they just won't get paid. And they feel that this is something that's stifling growth for small businesses that can't afford, because they're going to have to find a replacement and pay that replacement. And there's data from some research firms that say the replacements they're not as productive as the folks who are normally meant to be there. And so it's costing them money, it costs them in terms of paperwork, filling out the forms.
Is this something that's playing out at the state level or at the national level or at both? Well, and who are the people pushing?
Okay. Well, first, federal legislation was introduced back as early as 2005, and it really gained momentum in 2008 when President Obama was the president-elect at the time. But it never really, it never went into law because the sputtering economy really made that difficult to have like a one-size-fits-all legislation. So some cities actually took it upon themselves to do it. San Francisco was the first in 2007. Then we saw Washington, D.C. And recently Seattle, they're going to start mandating in September that employers with at least 5 employees provide some amount of paid sick time. And then Connecticut became the first state to mandate it starting this past January. And now legislation is in Massachusetts. They're considering it. There was legislation in Hawaii that got shut down, same for New York City, and Denver also shut it down. And Milwaukee had it too, but they actually rescinded that legislation.
It's a big issue. It's playing out all over the place. I'm sure big business isn't very happy about this.
Yeah, absolutely. You can just see the people on the Republicans on the campaign trail saying, you know, government regulation is ruining business. So I guess we all just need to dress warm and take our vitamins. Vitamin C.
Get your flu shot. It's probably too late
Take
for
care
that.
of yourself, yeah.
Sarah, thank you very much.